Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today you find me not at the barn but actually up at the house. It's a sunny-ish day, but it's not blazing hot. There's plenty of cloud cover, so I've got a couple of projects to do at the house. One of them today, which we're going to be filming, is on my Porsche. And although probably on the camera it looks tasty and tidy, my headlight lenses are absolutely awful. They're completely cloudy, and for the last 2 MOTs I've put the car through, failed on the first year that I owned the car because of the headlights, and the garage polished it for me. And this year, before I took it down to the garage, I actually sprayed it with WD-40 to give it a clean, which is an old car salesman's trick, because it really brightens up the headlights but only lasts for a couple of days. It's a bit of a scam, but it seems to work. However, I went through the MOT and it was noted for having a product on the light or the lens, so it's put down as an advisory. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to polish them back to somewhere like they should be. I've had my polisher out because I've been polishing my transporter. I've just put some new wheel arch kit and side skirts on it, so I've been polishing that. I've still got this door and this wing to do. The rest of it I've kind of done, but still working along on that. So I thought, while I've got the polisher handy, I'm going to have a go at my headlights, because they are pretty bad. They probably look all right on the camera, but what I'll do is I'll do one and we'll compare it to the other so we can actually see the difference. But they are proper cloudy. Also, my front bumper, which will be a video for another day, has definitely been painted in the past, not very well. And I've got like some spider webbing cracks going on. I've got a stone chip to the number plate. So I want to tidy up the whole front end. But I'm going to start with, I think, what will be the easiest, which will be the headlights today. I'll see if I bring you in a bit closer, because they are, well, they look pretty bad on camera as well. So you can see on my van, look, where I've done the rest of the van and not the door on that wing, how the door on the wing is slightly creamier. So they should come back to that lovely white. And I've got to re-black the bumper. But looking smart, isn't it? Anyway, let's bring you in and see how bad the well, the headlights actually look better on camera than they do in real life. They're a lot yellower on the actual lens than the camera's making out. But you can see, hopefully, on the bumper, see all the little scratches, and so that definitely needs sorting out again around here. So I'm gonna have a go at painting that. I think I'll do it myself. Yeah, we'll have a look at doing that ourselves. Why not? So if I get some tools out, you can easily remove these headlights. It's a simple cam, just one fixing that holds them in, which you do from under the bonnet. You've got a special tool that goes in, you rotate it and it pushes the whole lens out. So nothing to unplug, but then I've got to put it on a workbench to try and hold it still. I thought if I mask up the area, we'll do it in situ. So I'll get some tools, get it set up, we can have a look at getting these done. Right, so I've got me polisher, got some cutting paste, and this stuff here is not any particular brand, but one that I've had for quite a while here. Pure Definition Diamond Fusion. And it's used for on paintwork, but it should bring my lights up equally as well. So this is a heavy to medium cut paste, and I've got a little 3-inch grinder, or polisher should I say, I've had for a little while. Nice soft grip on the top and works well, and it's adjustable. Different speeds down the bottom here, up to 6, but we're going to keep it sort of relatively slow to start, so I'm going to stay on the 3. And other than that, I just have some ordinary water with a splash of washing up liquid in there, just to stop it from getting hot. And the first thing that I want to do is to mask up the area. So I've got, probably have to go down the barn and get some more. I've got a few bits of masking tape here, but just to save me doing so much cleanup, we just want to protect a lot of the areas that could make the contact directly with the paint. So we're just going to mask up around this area. I'll say just so it won't really matter, because I want to repaint this, but so just to minimise the amount of cleanup we got to do. It's still going to spray everywhere, because that's what it does. Having just done my van, it literally goes everywhere. So you've got to be careful. And I say mask up as much or as little as you want to, but as I say, for me, it's more of stopping contact with my polisher going onto the paintwork. I don't necessarily need it to, because essentially it's going to cut away this top layer that's on there. So if the polisher does go onto the paintwork, it's going to have the same effect. It's quite a heavy cut and paste, and I don't want to be cutting my paint unevenly if it makes contact with that. Right, so I'm going to carry on going around that. I'll do the other one as well, but for now we'll do that. I think you see me enough to do this. Right, so I've got the area masked up. That's how I'll clean away any sort of residual overspray from the polish that's going to go wherever. And all I want to do is, so this is just trying to get it soaking, just a bit of moisture. Shake up my polish, and I've got a I don't know what you call it, a shaped sort of waffle pad. So you don't need much. A few dabs on there. Again, I'm just going to push it on to space it out and go for it. Just on a nice, steady, slow speed. And the secret to this is to keep it moving. If you want to keep it just in one area, if you do that, you will tend to burn it, especially if it's paintwork. This is one of those laborious jobs. You just got to keep going and going and going. Although you won't think it, this is literally going to take hours. So you can probably see a big difference already on screen from how it was. So when you give it an initial pass, so the initial reaction was pretty quick. You've really got to take this top layer right down. See what takes the time. So I'm just moving it around. They can buy upgraded headlights. We've got the all clear lens for the indicators, because I like things standard. This is a very early Boxster. I want to keep it looking like an early one. It's funny, isn't it? You think, I come from air-cooled Volkswagens. That's where I started on cars, you know, 35 years ago or whatever. And back then, you want to try and make your car look more modern. My first one was a 1975 Volkswagen Beetle, 1303S. WYA 900M was the registration. It's a little 1600 twin port. And you want to try and make them look modern. And then as the years and years go on now, if you had a car like that today, you'd want to make it look older than it actually is. And it's the same with this, you know, people used to facelift these and put the clear lenses in to make them look newer than they were. We've got to a stage now with these Boxsters, I mean, this is 26 years old, that you want it to look 26 years old. I don't want it to look like a brand new Boxster and something that it's not. It's only ever going to be a 986 Boxster. So I'm just embracing the fact that's what it is and try and keep everything nice and original and as it should be, because they'll come to a point in probably another 10 or 20 years where you want the earliest version of this car, which is what, you know, this is. So anyway, I'm going to keep going with this. You might be able to see a little difference there already, but I'm going to put some more polish on, and you can see the crud coming off it. And you also got to be careful when you machine polish like this, is not to keep the same pad on for too long, because if you pick up any bits of grit, all you're going to do is rub the grit all through the lens. So we'll increase the speed just a little bit. Try and keep it in a regular movement. Don't lose with what you've been over and done already. So we'll keep going, and I promise I'm not going to make you watch me do this whole lens. That will be boring. Because I've seen people do this with wet and dry, or sorry, with wet and dry sandpaper, where you just, you know, use a really fine grade and take off the top layer of, this is polycarbonate I think, take the very top layer of the polycarbonate off that's discoloured, and scratch it, but I thought I'd give this a try. That's what I've got here in the house, and I think we'll get a decent result with it. So yeah, I'll pause you there and I'll keep going, and then we'll come back in a minute. Hopefully we'll be able to see a bit of an improvement. Right, so I've been going for about 20 minutes, 15 minutes maybe, on the slower speed, number 3. So I think all we'll do now, again, just to show you the process I'm doing, my sprayer's not spraying. Alright, trigger's not very happy. So I'm still on the heavy to medium. So I'm just going to, now I've got most of the debris off the lens, hopefully you can see it a bit clearer than how we started life. I'm just going to say up the speed a little bit on the bottom here, and I'll do it gradually so we're not going to spray the polish everywhere. I'll just get into it, catch all the polish. Slowly build the speed up. Hear it revving. That's maximum turbo. Just to really get into the plastic. So you get all around the edges. I'll bring it down. So I'm going to carry on now, let's say on a higher speed. Oh, it feels lovely. And I can see it's hard until I step back. It's looking a lot brighter for me already. But so I'm going to keep going with this. And then I think we'll change the pad to a new one and go on to a finer paste. So yeah, I think, oh, let's have a look. Can you see a difference yet? Oh, there we go, look. So different. Still not quite as I want it yet, but looks certainly a lot brighter. You can actually see see the other lights inside of the lens, whereas you can't really make it out in there. So yeah, pleased with that. So we'll just keep going as we were till it's nice and shiny. Alright, so we're getting there. I'm just going to change. So I've gone over it a few times now with me coarse, although the medium to hard cutting compound. And you can see, like I say, all the dirt has come off that. So I'm going to change the head, just so I don't get confused myself. Because I'll use that same head on that headlight. I've got a flat sponge. There probably is a method for a flat and a waffle pad. I don't particularly know what it is. Oh, my sprayer worked that time. So, a bit of water. And we're now going to go to, same stuff, but medium to light cut. So, just, watch my big hands coming in. Bit of fluff caught on the lens. It's probably been flashing the whole time we're filming. So, same process now. Let's put the coarse stuff out of the way. dab it on and make sure I'm on a slower speed to start with. It's interesting, you might not be able to see it. Hopefully the camera's picking up, or the microphone's picking my voice up. But the pattern that this pad is making is totally different to the waffle pad. I can even pick up all the lettering, the part numbers around here. You see now that it's a Bosch item, which you can't see on the other headlight. As you can see, not so much dirt coming off on the pad now, and I mean, I'm sitting really close to it, so it's difficult to tell, but it does look an awful lot brighter than when we started. I mean, it's so smooth. I can see my reflection in it very easily now. So, yeah, hopefully, like I say, the camera's picking that up. We'll do another quick show. Oh, it's a million times better, isn't it? So I'll keep going with this pad. We'll get to the stage where I'm going to put some polish on, and then we'll come back and check in then. Right, getting there, isn't it? Last stage, hopefully. So I'll change my head again. As you can see, not loads of dirt come off from that, so that's good to go again. So I'll take that off carefully so I can reuse that. Got a woolen polishing head. Pop that on. And then we go to 3-in-1 Ultra Gloss, same company, and this is an ultra fine polish, intensifies gloss and protects all in one step. Because now we've cut that top layer of the polycarbonate off, we need to seal it in, otherwise it's just going to yellow again. So with this stuff here comes a little applicating sponge. Put a little bit on, and I'm going to rub it in by hand. Like so. So this is a polish, so we're not cutting it. This is to seal everything in. So I'm going to go around all the edges. And we'll make sure we cover all the areas that we have cut back. Like so. Put that down safely. And then with our woolen top on a low speed, I've gone up to number 2 to start. Increase slightly. Again, it's hard to tell because I'm right up close to it, but it's looking nice from where I'm sat. Nice enough for the flies to be attracted to it. They're all coming onto it now. Look. Warm and shiny, that's what my little bikey's like. So going around all the indicator lenses as well. Going to seal all our hard work in. I've got no downward pressure on this, I'm literally just holding it. Let the tool do its job. Wow, look at that. As I say, it's hard to tell when I'm sitting so close, but from here, that looks pretty well. Glides over. There we have it. Happy with that. I don't think I can go any more with that. So let's remove our tape. It's like the grand reveal. It's the best bit, removing masking tape, especially when you've painted something. Love it. I'll just go around the edges. Like so. Let's stand back and have a look, shall we? Oh yes. I mean, look at that. I really hope that's coming out on camera because that was so cloudy before. And if we look at the lens now, that's really nice compared to really yellow. And I promise you, in real life, they are proper horrible in yellow. So I hope that does show on camera. It doesn't look like it on my screen, but even the silver trim around the headlights. Look at that one compared to the yellowy, sort of almost bronze colour of this one. So I'd say that's a success. So what I'll do is I'm just going to take a picture of that. Ka-ching. And then I'm going to get on and do the other one, and that should be, I won't film that, and then we can look at the final result. So there we go, folks. That's the other side done as well. Hope you like it. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? So compared to where we were at the start of the video, where they were all yellow and cloudy and horrible, we are now shiny and silver and clean. I could probably spend another hour or two on them, but hey, I think that it's come up really well. Makes a massive difference to what it was before. So yeah, I'm super pleased with that. Yeah, looks really good. Yep. That's it, guys and girls. That's today's video. It's probably half hour or so like mine seemed to be. So yeah, we'll stop the video there. I think that's long enough for this one. For those that are worried, I am still working on my Jaguar in the background down on the barn. We are making progress. So you'll have to wait for a video to come out on that. But it is all coming together. But like so many other people, I've always got lots of other things going on. Hence I've had to do the central locking on my van. And I've done loads of stuff on my transport van here as well, which I've not filmed. Loads and loads going on. So yeah, so the videos aren't always on the Jag. They're about everything else I've got going on here in the barn. But I hope you liked this little video. Just something short, sweet, but something really practical and something I've been wanting to do since I bought this car, and it's made such a big difference. So yeah, there we have it. I hope you enjoyed this installment. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It makes a massive difference with the thumbs up, apparently. So give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, costs you nothing, it is totally free, and hit the little notification bell icon next to where it says subscribe, and that way you get notified every time I put out a new video. Leave a comment down below. I reply to every single comment, good or bad, and I'll see you next time round on Projects in the Barn for more stuff on who knows what. Could be the Porsche, could be the Volkswagens, could be the Jaguar XKR, and there could be another car in the pipeline. Well, let's just say I have done a deal on another car, but that was on Sunday. Today's Saturday. Nearly a week has gone by and I've not heard back from him. But I'll keep you updated as soon as I find out what's going on with that. There's no point telling you all because it might not happen, but I have done another deal. No money is changed hands yet, but he's waiting on his new car to be MOT'd. We're in a bit of a chain. But anyway, as soon as I have any more news on that, I will let you know. But for me, for now, that's it, everybody. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye, guys. Bye for now.